Let's talk business. Hello, this is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, I'm going to teach you some very important business English vocabulary that you must know. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about a very common mistake students usually make with the word business. So make sure you watch the video to the end. You know what? I really want to start my own business. So I asked a friend of mine who's a business owner for some advice. Let's see what he has to say. The first thing you need is a business plan. If you are on a tight budget, you may be able to put forward your business plan to a bank manager to take out a loan. But remember, launching a new business is very risky. So do proper market research. Interesting, right? Let's have another look together. The first thing you need is a business plan. What is a business plan? A business plan is a plan showing the future objectives of a business and strategies on how to achieve them. That is a business plan. If you are on a tight budget, what does it mean to be on a tight budget? To be on a tight budget means you don't have much money to start your business. So, if you are on a tight budget, you may be able to put forward your business plan. What does it mean to put forward? It means to propose, to submit for someone else's consideration. So you may be able to put forward your business plan to a bank manager. Why? To take out a loan. What is a loan? Loan is the money you borrow from the bank to start your own business or to do something with it. Now, the verb we use with the word loan is to take out. So you may be able to take out a loan from the bank. It means you ask the bank to give you some money so that you can start your own business. Let's continue. But remember, launching a business is very risky. What does it mean, launch a business? To launch something means to start it for the first time, to initiate it. So launching a business means to starting your business, and it can be risky, which means it can have some dangers. Now, we will talk about the word risky because it's a very interesting word. And the last part. So, do proper market research. What is market research? Market research means to gather information about your potential customers and the consumers' needs and desires. Now, about the word risk. Risk is a noun and it can also be a verb. The adjective is risky. Now, let's take a look at the noun risk. What adjectives can we use with the noun risk? If the risk of something is big, you can say substantial risk, major risk, considerable risk. If it is dangerous, if the risk is really high, you can say grave risk. What verbs can we use with risk? You can say take risks. As a business owner, you need to take risks, right? You can say face risks. Your business will face a lot of risks. You can also say entail risk. If something entails risk, it means it has risk. It is risky. It will bring about risks, right? You can mix them together and make interesting sentences. Like, starting a business entails considerable risks. Or, as a new business owner, you need to face grave risks. All right, back to my friend for the rest of his advice. After you set up your firm, you can start rolling out new products. Before you start manufacturing your product, make sure you have enough potential customers. Remember, you have to give priority to your customers. Customer care is crucial for any successful business. Let's have another look together and learn the new vocabulary. After you set up your firm, what does it mean to set up a firm? Firm is another word for business, for company, right? Set up your firm means to establish your firm or establish your business or launch your business. So after you set up your firm, you can start rolling out new products. To roll out new products means to officially launch and introduce new products. Before you start manufacturing your product, what is manufacturing? To manufacture something means to mass produce something using machinery. So before you start manufacturing your product, make sure you have enough potential customers. Potential customers, who are they? Well, customers are the people who want to buy and purchase your product. Potential customer is a customer who may be willing to buy your product, right? Remember, you have to give priority to your customers. What does it mean? Give priority to someone. To give priority to something means to consider something more important than other things. To give priority to someone means to consider someone more important than other people. So you need to give priority to your customers. It means your customers are way more important than your profit or your company or your firm or your products. Customer care is crucial for any successful business. Now, what is customer care? It means listening to your customers, taking care of your customers, supporting your customers. Customer care. Okay, enough with the business advice from my friend, the business owner. Now, my father's friend is a CEO. What is a CEO? It stands for Chief Executive Officer, which is the highest rank in an organization. It basically means the boss. Now, the CEO is going to give us 4 tips about starting a business. Let's listen to her.
When you start, you have to build contacts. That's crucial. You may not make a profit immediately, so be patient. You will face stiff competition. Get regular feedback from your customers.
And now, let's have another look at the 4 tips together to learn some new vocabulary. When you start, you have to build contacts. That's crucial. What does it mean to build contact? Well, contact is basically all the people, all the businesses, all the suppliers that you as a business owner have a relationship with. To build contact means to grow your network. It means you need to become familiar with more and more business owners and suppliers. That's crucial. Crucial means very important. That is crucial. Tip number 2, you may not make a profit immediately, so be patient. What is a profit? Well, imagine I have a company producing joysticks for Xbox. Now, the cost of production of one joystick is $100, for example. I sell this joystick for $150. How much is my profit? $50. So profit is basically the money you receive apart from the cost of production. To make a profit means to earn that amount of money. So you might not make a profit immediately, so be patient. Tip number 3, you will face stiff competition. Competition is basically the effort of other businesses to win your potential customers. What is the verb we use with competition? To face competition. And what is a good adjective? To say strong competition, you can say stiff. So to face stiff competition means that your opponents, other businesses, are trying to win your customer. You need to compete with them. And tip number 4, get regular feedback from your customers. What is feedback? Feedback is basically asking your customers for their opinion. How was my product? How was my joystick? Did you like it? Did you have a good shopping experience with us? Did you like our website? Was it easy to purchase this product? That is asking for feedback or getting feedback. A very important point, guys. Feedback cannot be a plural noun. We don't say feedbacks. It is always singular. Get feedback from somebody. All right, and now time for the common mistake using the word business. Is the word business countable or uncountable? Well, both. What does it mean? Look at this sentence. We hope to do more business in Europe. We hope to do more business in Europe. In this case, business is uncountable. You cannot say more businesses. Why? Because business here refers to the activity that you're carrying out. For example, if I am selling joysticks and if I say we need to do more business in Europe, it means we need to sell more joysticks. Business, in this case, is selling joysticks. It is the activity. However, look at the other sentence. There are many new businesses online. There are many new businesses online. In this case, business is countable. Why? Because it doesn't refer to the activity. It refers to the firms, to the organizations, to the companies. There are more and more and more online businesses, online companies, online firms, or firms providing online services. So, in a nutshell, business as activities that you carry out is uncountable. But business as an entity, as a firm, or as a company, or as an organization is countable. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this business English lesson. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments.